Hello, guys. This is Mama here. It's been a minute. I know it's been a minute since really I posted that little clip with them starting school. Today was the second day online, and they did good. I woke up at 7, started them with breakfast as they prepared themselves for the day's worth of work. They got up, brushed their teeth, washed their face, and got dressed. Ate and started on their daily schedule with their work with the classroom and the teacher. However, I had a doctor's appointment today. I had one last week as well, last Tuesday, and I was about 1 centimeter, my doctor said. So afterwards, I went home and I nested, of course, in my next appointment, like I said, which is today, which is Tuesday, August the 25th. I went in and I was 4 centimeters. So yes, I'm here at the hospital now. I got an ultrasound, everything looked good with the baby. I was told to come straight to the hospital afterwards, but I told my doctor I had to get my kids situated. Actually, we had the youngest two with us. So we had to go to the house. Before going to the house, I had to stop to Walmart, grab some things for the kids. Well, my husband got out to do that because I would have probably had the baby in Walmart on the floor somewhere. Once we grabbed the bags, hospital bags and stuff, I ate on my way here because I hadn't ate all that day from 7 to 2 something. So we made it here to the hospital about 3:30. My appointment was for 1:15. I left that appointment around 2:03 and got on the road after we dropped everything off at the house and got the kids together. Really, we didn't have to get them together. I just had to talk to them and let them know what to do and what I expected of them while I was here. So getting here, I've got set up. I was very agitated at first because it seemed like they were short-staffed, but she just said they're busy. And being that I came here at 4 centimeters, I didn't know what to be, I didn't know what was expected. Being that my last babies be at 3 centimeters and I go straight to the hospital and don't go home and be set up, prepped up, and be ready. Get everything done in a timely manner. But when I got here, they had to ask questions, make sure everything was all set in the system. I was already pre-registered. I had to get the IV in my arm. I got stuck 4 times. They couldn't find my veins because they're so thin. So that's what really bothered me because that needle is not thin. It hurted. So I got it in an awkward position. So I can't really bend my arm. Once I got this fluid in me, she then checked me and said I was from 4 to 7. They called my doctor. He finally came. He was trying to bust my water bag, but the nurse told him no because I haven't got my epidural. So she was really looking out for me. So he ended up leaving. I've got the COVID test done. That was painful, but it was manageable. So yeah, I done got the epidural. I'm all set. And I'm just waiting on the doctor to come back to either pop the water bag if it don't pop on its own. So it's not a rush type delivery this time. It's gonna be smooth. So I'm sure I'm probably at 8 now. It ain't gonna take nothing, but just letting everything settle and work is work in place. So yeah, I'll be back once I have the baby. Stay tuned. Hello guys, we're back with another video, and this is Miss Íra Ájah Coleman. Say hey camera, say hey friends and family. She arrived at 10:17 last night. That was the longest 6 hours I've ever had to wait to say that I came in the hospital at 7 centimeters. But being that I was not prepped when the doctor came to check me, I had to wait for the fluids to get in my body. I had to wait for my COVID test to come back. I had to be processed in the system and answer a lot of questions. Turn my TV, my computer off. As well as getting an epidural. So in the midst of all that, which it didn't take long to get all that done once the doctor checked me, but he ended up leaving apparently and going to another hospital. So he's from one side to another side, which I surely missed Dr. Titans in Louisiana, because he would have been one bike ride away from the hospital, and he wouldn't have went far after I would have received everything that was needed before he broke my water bag. But my doctor here was trying to break my water bag without all that I listed previously. And if he would have broke, bless you. And if he would have broke my water bag, it wouldn't have been no time for the baby to come. However, I would have went natural and skipped over all the other procedures that was needed for us, like the COVID test and all the questions asked. I had to get the IV in my arm. I got stuck like 4 times. She hit it and missed it, and I've never got stuck that many times. With that thick needle, I was very, very agitated. My husband was agitated. We was being very impatient because the process it was a lot different than Louisiana. Like we were so stuck to a certain way of preparing and being in the hospital, but I guess you can't compare state to state. We're in a different state, so we have to expect a different outcome. And then they were busy yesterday with the COVID and with the storm that's coming, so I was like, well, maybe that's their excuse. AJ was like, no, ain't no excuse for us to be in this room waiting for no water, for no doctor to come bust your water. So I stayed at 7 centimeters for a while until he, like I said, until he came. When he came and bust my water, it's like it didn't take not even 15 minutes. He came at 10. Like I said, she was here at 10:17. Yeah, 10:17. Oh, and they gave me the medicine, I think it's called the potassium, to speed up the contractions. Then she would slow it back down, come back in here, and I'm like, what are you doing? She'll speed it back up, and then, I'm gonna let it go on its own and see how far. But they was steady coming. Rather you speed him up or slow him down. They was steady coming. So, like I said, whenever he bust my water bag, I felt that pressure. I'm like, okay, if I was at 7 still, I know I'm at a 9. And I'm ready to push. I'm ready for her to come. Where did he go? Before my doctor left out the room, I told him, don't go far. He thought I was playing. No, I wasn't. I know my body. So apparently they was like he had a C-section. And once he finished with the C-section, he was coming to me. So I'm like, okay. So he was going to give me his time and stay right by my room. They called for my doctor like 3 times. Like, where is he? Where is he? Hey, baby, can you hold it in? No, I cannot hold her in. She is ready to come. I feel her by my butt. I'm ready to push. I was so mad. I was cussing out loud. I was not cursing at the nurses, but I was cursing out loud like, and my husband, he was laughing. He thought it was so funny. I was in tears because I was mad. I was very mad. Like, y'all telling me I still have to wait on this same doctor. My doctor that's supposed to deliver my baby. And I feel my baby coming. And y'all telling me to try to hold out and breathe and come. Don't talk to me. Don't touch me. Just leave me alone, please. So he told one of the nurses, I'm laughing not at her, but because she's cursing out loud, and that's something she really don't just do. Yeah, I was mad. I was mad. I was upset. I was hurting. I was ready to get it over with. And she was too. So another doctor came in. I don't know her name. It was a lady. She's like, do you want to just push and not wait on your doctor? I said, yes, please. I said, don't nobody have time to wait on him. I didn't wait on him all day. I could have been had my baby. So she said, okay, you don't have that many pushes. Just, you ready? Prop my legs up. She was here. And I felt the pressure. I did. But it was worth me pushing her out than waiting for a doctor. And he came in like 5 minutes after I had him pushed her out. 3 to 5 minutes. And he still had to do the placenta. But I'm like, what you in here for? They's like, he still got to do the pass your placenta and stuff. I'm like, me and my husband, we was looking at him like, don't even look my way type thing. We was mad. Gonna tell me congratulations. I ain't even look at him. Don't talk to me. I'm mad. You had me in here waiting on you. So yeah, that was my birth experience with baby number 8. Miss Íra Ájah Coleman. Yep. It is spelled I-R-A Ájah A-J-A-H. Coleman. C-O-L-E-M-A-N. Baby number 8. Baby girl number 4. And they are so excited and can't wait to see her when we get home. So hopefully we'll be checked out before midnight. He asked, was I ready to go home today? Yes. And it's not just they trying to rush me out, but they're wanting me to be safe in case we're out or get caught up in a storm. And being that we have other kids that we have to tend to, I don't feel comfortable relaxed in here. As you can see, you might can hear my husband, he sleep. I let him sleep last night. I let him sleep now. Because I know when we get home, we're back to our routine. He might be doing something then. I might be doing something right behind him or later. At the end of the day, we still balance each other out. So I'm letting him get his sleep right now. I didn't really sleep last night. Every time I heard the door open, I was up. Every time I heard a alarm or something going off, cold, pink, whatever, I was up. Every time I heard her coming in here trying to check on my baby, I was up like, what you doing? Make sure you got your gloves on. But don't be just touching her. Just to be coming in here, I'm just shaking. Baby, this is not my first rodeo. But they was I had some nice nurses. The last one that left this morning, she was in the bathroom trying to help and watch me use the bathroom. I had to tell her, like, ma'am, I'm independent. I got it. Thank you. This is not my first baby. Oh, okay. Older lady. I probably hurt her little feelings, but I don't need nobody watching me wipe my butt. Don't tell me how to squeeze this water bottle. I don't need it. And if I did need it, I know how to use it. Thanks. But yes, I am back to myself. I feel relaxed. And she just propped up. She's not gonna be no spoiled baby. Let's cross our fingers. She didn't hardly cry coming out. She cried, but it wasn't a strong cry. It's like they had to beat my baby back in to make sure everything was out of her. Like the stuff, that they be, I guess, taking in while they're inside of their mom's bellies. And she was just lazy as well as just calm. Bless you. She was calm, and when they gave her shots, she didn't even cry. I'm like, y'all gave her shots. She didn't cry. She don't really cry when she sleep or laying down. So yeah, I told my husband, when we get home, we're not gonna be holding her like that, like I'm holding her now. She got the hiccups. But we ain't about to just be holding her while she sleep. That's what we messed up on all the rest of them. AJ, your phone ringing. So yeah, we packed, we ready, and I will be able to get some rest before I go home. We won't, 24 hours will be right at after 10, so we won't leave until after that time. And it is now 2:25, so I will have time to rest again. I did get a little sleep when he got up. I got up before him, took my shower and everything. I had my shower slippers. We brought our cleaning stuff, and this is where they had to put my IV at. So I was very aggravated because I couldn't hardly bend. The thing kept going off. If I hold my phone, hold the baby, feed the baby, it kept beeping. I had to call, or they hear the thing go off in the front, and they had to come and turn the thing off. I had to drag the thing in the bathroom with me. Bend the wrong way, it was still going off. So yeah, they messed my little hands up with sticking me out of many times. I've never got stuck that many times. So, but I ain't complaining. It's just, it's a lesson learned that you can't go everywhere expecting the same results. Rather, this is your first, second, 5th, 8th, 10th, 12th, however many babies you ever had. You can't expect the same thing, even if it is the same state, even if it's the same hospital. Every doctor do things differently, and I understand. It's just like a teacher, a parent, So it was just a long day for us because I wasn't expecting to go to my doctor's appointment, and here I was 4 centimeters. When I've been 3, I go straight to the hospital next door when I was in Louisiana, and my doctor office was right across from the hospital. And each time his patients was going in, checking in, he had access to going, walking, driving, riding his bike back and forth. Like it was literally walking distance. not even 3 minutes, not even a 2-minute walk. So my process was very fast because I actually listened and went straight to the hospital. This time around, we in a different state. I knew the hospital was going to be almost 30 minutes away from that appointment, and it would have just been too much ripping and running, trying to drop me off to the hospital. Then we had 2 of the kids with us, the 2 younger ones. Take them back home, get the sack, get the baby stuff. And then AJ never been to this hospital with me when I registered. So we had to park under a garage. Luckily, I remembered once the GPS routed me here, I remember which direction to go from there. But he didn't know none of that. So I knew the smart move was to ride with him home. First, we had to stop to Walmart, ride with him, and do what was needed. And we came together. And I was fine with it. I was hurting, and I drove, because if he would have drove, I would have had the baby in the car. I wasn't for that. I was easing up on the bumps. I was slowing down when I had contractions, and I was breathing in and out, and I made sure I ate. But I wish I wouldn't, because I had to throw up before and after I had her. Just a little bit, but yeah. The kids are excited. They've been FaceTiming me. And they ready for us to come home. So yeah, I will do a video when we make it home, when Íra is doing her welcome home little clip, family clip with all the kids and how they react and how Avery and Iris will react, being that they are the youngest of the bunch, of the crew. Got my little gown. Everybody been saying how they like it. This is really to cover my eyes, but I've been using it as a mouth face mask. Luckily, my face isn't that big, you know. I've been able to rock my little gown mask, you know. And all my little gowns are ordered from this website. Came with the little face, well, eye mask. Let's see. I must have to adjust the air. So yeah, he resting. He sounding so good. Sound like he's sleeping so good. I'm about to put my little TV show back on my computer and adjust this temp so my baby can stop sneezing. We done got her hearing test. She passed it. She got her shots. I'm waiting on the birth certificate stuff and discharge papers, and we gonna be out once our 24 hours hit. So stay tuned. We will be back with another video. Bye. So yeah, guys, I'm updating you with another video. It is now after 10. It's 10 after 10. Yep. It's almost 10:30. And actually, in a few minutes, it's gonna be our 24 hours of staying here at the hospital. So we're waiting to be discharged. Yes, this is the latest I've ever been discharged. So we have to wait for them to come check on the baby, give discharge papers, and print out papers for the baby and go over the information. I'm fully dressed. Let me stand up. My little stomach, my leggings, and the baby and daddy. Look at that handsome face over there. He looks so. Oh, let me stop. I'll be back pregnant just from looking down. Anyways, I do have the baby clothes laid out. I'm just trying to wait until I dress her. She might want to eat again, use the bathroom, spit up or anything. So before I dress her, I'ma just wait it out for a little bit. I feel good. I feel like I'm at like a 6 or 7. I've been having pain in my back and in my stomach, like my uterus is tightening back up, which feels like contractions here and there. They come and go. I just know when I get home, with me feeling this pain, I'ma know not to just go home and move around like I normally do. What I normally would do, go home trying to wipe and clean, pick up and move. I'ma try to be good this time. I'm gonna be good to my body because I'm not getting any younger. I ain't saying I'm old neither, but I don't want to be feeling no, what my grandma would say, setback. I don't want no setback, you know. So yes, I've cleaned, I've packed, and I'm ready to go. Texas experience with having a baby here, it was just too much for me. But we got another beautiful daughter. I still got this IV in my arm. And we will be back.